Hello, myself Lakshman, and today's date is 15 January 2022, and today's Viva topic is thread scheduler in multi-threading and life cycle of thread. Now, firstly, discuss the thread scheduler. Thread scheduler is a part of JVM and it is decide which thread is execute at a time of instant. It means in our program, we suppose in our program the multiple threads are executing. The which thread is executed is decided by the thread scheduler. We can't expect the which thread is uh, which thread is executed because it is vary from JVM to JVM. If the thread the output of the thread or algorithm of the thread scheduler, we can't expect in a thread scheduler which output is produced. It is or also it is not depends on thread priority because thread scheduler is not depending upon the priority base. So next concept is life cycle of thread. We know that we create a thread by using the start method and run method. Start method we start the thread, and run method by we create or define the thread. To create a thread with class name, we suppose my class name is my thread, and this class is extend thread keyword. That's why we create one thread, that is my thread t equal to new my thread. It means the new thread is generated with the reference variable t. Now the life cycle, firstly we create a reference variable, that is t equal to new thread my thread, and then we create an object. Then this state of the this state of the thread is called as a born state or new state, that is new creation of a thread. The second step of the life cycle is, the next step of the life cycle is t dot start. It means thread is start to running. Then we write a statement t dot start, and in this the second step of the life cycle of the thread is runnable or ready. Ready or runnable is the second stage of the life cycle, and we call the t dot start means we call the run method, that is start the run method. It means third step of the life of the thread is runnable or running is a third step of life cycle. It means in this stage we running in from that state we run our thread, and the last stage of the life cycle of a thread is dead. It means there are four steps in a life cycle. Number one, we create a thread, that is born state of the thread, and number two, we start a thread. It means running or runnable of state of the thread, and the fourth is running state of the thread, and number fourth is dead state. We directly run at a running state. We directly thread directly goes into the dead state by using the stop method, and we 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 don't I want to we don't I sorry I don't know I don't want to get a thread in a dead state. Then we create a loop between the runnable state and running state by using the method. That method is yield method. join method, then wait method, notify method, notify all method. This method, the at particular time, thread it restrict thread not goes into the dead state for the particular time. But stop method is directly gives the state, gives the end dead state of the thread. This is all about the thread scheduler and life cycle of the thread. Thank you.